Hello and welcome. We're getting into another video. In today's video, I am featuring a team I went 9-1 with in the Retro Cup. The team consists of Shadow, Gyarados. Yes, you do need the Shadow. And more importantly, it needs a Dragon Tail, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. Dragon Tail is Legacy, Aqua Tail is Legacy too. But if you don't have one, I do believe in this weekend, you will be able to get Aqua Tail on Magikarp if you don't have one. Do you need the Shadow? Yes. Can you get away with the Dragon Breath? 100% you can. But the problem is you need a Dragon Tail if you have Android. If you have an Android phone. If you have an Android phone, you know, like there is a frame drop kind of lag. So if you use one turn fast move, you're more vulnerable to get lag most of the time. So that's why I recommend running Dragon Tail. It's a legacy move. You're gonna use an Elite TM, but to be honest, it's actually worth it because there isn't that many Pokemons. There is like 5 Pokemons in total that worth using an Elite TM on, and Shadow Gyarados is one of them. We are using a Oranguru as a safe swap here. The safe swap basically running Confusion, Trailblaze, and Brutal Swing. And we have Diggersby in the back as our closer, as our anti rollout. If they have a rollout user such as Licky, if they safe swap something like Clodsire, that's why we have a Diggersby. The team is not straightforward, so make sure you pay attention in this video so you can know how to play this team. And first battle here, we have Gyarados into Oranguru. Oranguru is technically the safest Pokemon in this cup. And the way I play here is like, I think the opponent was expecting me to throw, or like the moment I get to the move, I didn't. So where does Gyarados come in handy? These situations where like, you get your move fast enough that you will be able to grab a shield before the opponent does grab a shield from you. They let it go, and now I'm like, you know what? This is the only time I'm gonna let my Gyarados die because I want to go Confusion all the way down. And remember, nothing in this cup will Oranguru. If you don't have a Oranguru, you could pretty much run Cresselia. Cresselia is as good, except in matchups like Clodsire. Oranguru is better. They go for the Crunch here so I can farm them all the way down, and oh my dude, what is that lag? That was an insane lag. So I tapped the move and I'm like, I can just stay in, and no, I'm going for the catch. I have no idea how that catch happened because I'm supposed to be two turns behind, right? But somehow during that wild animation, I lost 2 turns worth of energy, which is 1 second. And now we have Diggersby into done spots, and all we need to do at this point is just farm them all the way down. Even if they shield there, they still lose. By the way, I recommend Fire Punch as a second move. Scorching Sand is a must. So Clodsire, how do you play it? I don't throw the first one. I just do 4 and then swap because that's the time they get to the sludge. So do 4 Dragon Tails and then go to Oranguru and play out whatever they swap in. So here they swapped in Quagsire. So I'm going to shield here because honestly my Confusion is so ramped up. I am so boosted. I know that this is Aqua Tail, so we're not going to shield it, and we're just going straight to Trailblaze. Now our Confusion is double boosted, so whatever they use will technically die pretty fast. They throw in good timing there, so this means that my Confusion will KO, and they're still able to throw their charge move. I'm going straight for the Brutal Swing. It's Sunstab, it doesn't do that much damage, so I'm gonna force them to throw, and they did throw, as you can see. So now they have a Stone Edge, which means I can go to Gyarados and instantly throw. I do believe that they were like 1 away or something. It's not important. What's important is that we take them out there. And now I'm just going to outnumber my opponent. As you can see, I have 1 full HP Pokemon and a half, and I'm chipping them. And now all we need to do is just go Diggersby and destroy this Toxapex. Toxapex is a good Pokemon, but not against Diggersby because we have Scorching Sand, and because Scorching Sand has a chance to debuff. We're just going to go for the Scorching Sand. The Scorching Sand will take them out, and that's how we win the game. And as you can see, that wasn't a straightforward matchup. So against Clodsire, for the Dragon Tails, then catch. Feraligatr, this matchup is not as good as you may hope because yes, Hydro Cannon is resisted. It does lots of damage. So the best way to deal with it here is you shield, and then you throw the Crunch, and you pray you get a debuff. Honestly, if you don't get the debuff, it's even better. Because if you get the debuff, you kill in 3, but if you don't get to the debuff, you can get a 4th Dragon Tail. So I'm just going to shield, as you can see there. Fight for alignment. They bring in Arctibax. Arctibax is a dragon which takes super effective from Dragon Tail. They will 100% shield that. So I'm just going to go to my Oranguru, and you can see that the opponent has no answer to Oranguru at that point, and we win the game. Next game, Gyarados. Do 4 and then go to Oranguru. Sometimes I may play it differently because if I know the person watch my stream, I try to not play it the same way. Serperior is actually the best meta answer to Oranguru. It's actually insanely good, Serperior. So if you don't have Oranguru, I think Serperior is good. But the thing about it is, like, Serperior is kind of weak to Clodsire, while Oranguru is much better against Clodsire. That's the only difference. Other than that, Serperior win literally the same amount of matchups and even better. They threw the aerial ace. I was hoping they go for the frenzy, and now I just farmed them all the way down. They bring in the Claude, and I now, at this point, I'm just going to shield and throw Aqua Tails. So they threw the Stone Edge, and one Aqua Tail at this point KOs because Gyarados has such an insane high attack. This is like Shadow Dragonite, but it's a water Pokemon. Think of it that way. You know how much we love Shadow Dragonite? Shadow Gyarados is literally Shadow Dragonite at this point. So much damage, insane amount of output damage, fighting for alignment, win the alignment, and now, look at that. Another situation where I have one Pokemon and a half against one Pokemon. At this point, there is nothing they can do to win this game, and we have Hyper Beam. I'm just going straight for the Hyper Beam, to be honest, because I should get it right before they get to the second Trail Blaze. And this will take them out, and we win the game. Moving into the next one. Okay. Dugong lead is a bit not as straightforward as well. So what you do is you get a crunch in 5 Dragon Tails. They get to the Icy Wind in 5. So what you do is you throw the crunch instantly, and then you shield the Icy Wind, and then you get out. So you can see me throwing the crunch here. And they know shield, which is good for me. Like now Dugong is not as healthy. I can swap out safely now. And they brought in Shadow Dragonite, and I'm going to insta throw here because I get to my move first. So I can control how this matchup should go. Opponent tried to commit for the superpower, and then they ended up fainting before they get it. I think that's what happened basically. And now that was a 5-0 set. Okay, next game. Arctibax into Gyarados. This is an amazing matchup. Look at the Dragon Tail damage. Look at the chip. That doesn't feel like a fast move. It feels like a charge move. Opponent thought I'm going to insta-throw. So that's why I recommend don't insta-throw. Don't insta-throw. Look at that. I left with so much energy. And now they brought in Oranguru. And now I can get to 2 crunches. And I get the crunch debuff. Oh my, another Oranguru Dragon. Did someone make a video about this team? If you know who did, please let me know. Because I would like to know whose team is that. Now that was actually good timing by them, so I'm not going to shield because that's a Dragon Claw and I'm 1 confusion away, and it should easily get to that move. This Brutal Swing should take them out unless they decide to shield. They did decide to shield, and now I can just go for the Dragon Tail. The Dragon Tail crit on the Dragonite, and now I can simply shield the Diggersby, and I don't think I lose this matchup. Nothing in the back they could have that could win this. But look at this. Look at what happened here. Opponent actually baited me. See? They stopped tapping. I thought they left the game. They actually pulled the prank on me. Look at that. They aren't tapping, right? So I thought like they left the game. So I'm like, okay, we win this game. And then 3 seconds after, I realized that they were actually tapping. And the game was just visually glitched. They were tapping, but my game did not show that they were tapping. So I'm like, oh. Oh, wait. Dude, this game is just bad. Okay, that was a win, and now moving into the next game. Gyarados into Jumpluff. This is a tough lead, by the way, and the best way to do it is like, again, do 4 and then go to Oranguru, and we lagged there, but luckily we still snuck what we were supposed to sneak. They threw the big move, and now wait, why didn't I just throw there? I mean, I don't want to give them an entire rollout for free. I mean, I ended up giving them rollout for free. So we're just gonna do 1 then throw now, because I'm not sure if I live 2 rollouts. So let's see if I live 2 rollouts. Yeah, I don't. So that wasn't as bad. We just gonna go Diggersby here and try to soak all the energy. Oh my, they blind Shadow Ball, and now I'm just going to go back to Gyarados, and now Gyarados can win this matchup. So this is what I'm saying, like dance around. The dance around the playstyle is perfect for something like Gyarados, because as you can see, I'm chipping, then swapping, then bringing my Gyarados, farm them down, farm their Pokemon, and then I would have more energy than they do, and then chip them, and then, like, you know, swap out. Because this Pokemon does so much damage, and because Fairy and Steel are both banned, nothing in this cup resisted Dragon Tail. And it's just such a hard-hitting fast move. We landed the Scorching Sands. Sadly, we did not get the debuff, because now if we didn't get the debuff, that means we died to 2 Earthquakes. So we go for the Scorching Sand. It didn't... I mean, they shielded that, and now look what happened. Look what happened. So this is supposed to be a CMP. Now, you guys see what happened? Let me just have it. So what happened is, look, I'm tapping my screen. Now, I'm supposed to get to the move at the same time as they do, and then tap the move and win the game. Now, look what happened. I lagged for a turn, okay? Which means I lost my fast move. And now, because of the lag, I don't have my charge move, and they get to throw their charge move, which they are supposed to get at the same time as I do, which means I need to, if I tap that move, I win CMP, I take them out, and then I have 40% health Diggersby with my Gyarados against the Licky, right? So that's not the end of it. They get to throw the charge move. So now I'm expecting that they will swap and throw their charge move. So if you look at here, I'm spamming tapping Gyarados. The game did not let me get out. This team has such an insane potential. And because of that, now this Body Slam KOs and we don't win. That was such a bad game. I mean, I wish they do something. Okay, moving into the next game. They have Shadow Dragonair, and they swap into Galvantula. I freaked out and swapped to Diggersby. It turns out they have a Feraligatr. What does Feraligatr Galv do? It beats Oranguru. It beats Oranguru. We're just going to go straight Scorching Sand. I don't know why they shielded, because I'm 100% sure that they have Discharge and Cross Poison. The Cross Poison is buffing their fast move, but there is nothing that they can do to win this, because I'm just going to tap this, and they caught on Dragonair. This will take them out. And now I can just swap out and go for the Crunch. This Crunch will do insane amount of damage. Look how much damage it does. Okay, they shielded. But we get the debuff, which means, oh my, dude. Now it's just Oranguru will dance on them. Look at that. Confusion. We shield. This is the Dragon Claw. Hopefully they don't have Icy Wind. We farm them down. They have the Galv. We go for the Brutal Swing, and this Brutal Swing will take them out. This team is actually insane. Now, if you don't have Gyarados, what can you use instead? You can use a Drifloon. Drifloon here is much better than Gyarados. Look at that. We lagged for a bit. Cresselia in the lead. What do we do? Oh, okay. If you've never seen the snow background in the Go Battle League, this is how it looks, by the way. It's something sometimes people in my live seems like, oh, we've never seen the snow backgrounds. How does it look? Yes, and I'm like, this is how it looks, by the way. Is it cool? No. I would love to see no background at all, because the background makes the game even more laggier, because it just adds more stuff for the process, for the phone to process. So at one day, I hope, I once asked Niantic to give us a static background. Like, look at this. If you see that there is a snowflakes, there is a tree dancing, like the trees are shaking with the wind. I don't want this, because this will just add more stuff for the game to process, and which will put more pressure on your phone to handle. So just don't give me that. I don't care. Give me a static background. Just nothing moving. The only thing I want to see moving is my Pokemon and my fast moves, and my opponent Pokemon, opponent's fast moves. We're just going to go straight for the Crunch here, and this, oh my dude, this guy has such an insane flex. They are running Frigibacks at level 50. Oh my dude, I'm actually, for once, I am extremely jealous of that. Look at that, 1427 Frigibacks. So if you know that person, if you know who's that person, tell them to send me battles using that one. So yeah, that's pretty much the team. The team is decent, extremely decent. Hopefully I will try to get more battles using it. I rage quit the stream because I kept lagging. So hopefully if you have an Android, you don't get the same amount of lags that I did. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. And if you have any question regarding this team, leave it in the comment section below. If you like this content, make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.